Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Now with our second topic, we're discussing now the national mega projects and it's important for the Egyptian economy through the year 2023. And to shed more light on this, we have the pleasure to have this phone with our dear guest, Dr. Mustafa Tamaam, Professor of Economics. Good morning, Your Excellency.
Good morning.
Dr. Tamaam, how did you see the latest, during the year, of course, 2023, the latest national mega projects that took place in Egypt and its importance for the Egyptian economy?
Well, these were very, very important projects, mainly in the area of infrastructure, which was unfortunately neglected for a long time. And certainly, we have realized that, I'll give a specific case, that we used to have power cuts during the day for a long period. Now, the electricity problem has been solved. On the other side, we have, in the field of transportation, now we have the underground projects, which will certainly facilitate the communication between various districts in Cairo. And the electrical train also, which will certainly improve the communication process. On the other side also, we have developed a lot of roads in order to improve the communication between intercity in Cairo, and this certainly will have an impact on the economy as a whole.
Yes, Dr. Tamaam, also, how did you see the efforts that are exerted by the state in the past few years in order to achieve development of the national mega projects in all domains?
Certainly, the state has been encouraging investors in various sectors in order to elevate the economy. In the industrial sector first, now a lot of facilities have been provided, and since 2 weeks ago, the Prime Minister has announced that a lot of obstacles will be elevated in order to encourage investors to come to invest here in Egypt. On the other side, on the agriculture side also, we have a lot of mega projects, the 1.5 million fidans. This is a very important project in order to to reduce imports of main agricultural products, and which will have an impact on certainly the foreign currency, the demand of foreign currency. Also, in the petroleum sector, we had the gas and oil discoveries, which were quite important. And a lot of companies have been coming back in order to act in the exploration and production of oil and gas.
Yes, Dr. Tamaam, also what about the important mega projects and the projects that was built during the year 2023? Could you name some of them? You have spoke in your first reply for my first question about the infrastructure, of course, and its importance. So what are the other projects that you could name that took place during the year 2023?
A lot of projects have been taken place in the Suez Canal Free Authority, and this certainly were in different categories. Certainly, these projects are very, very important because Egypt is considered a communication, a strategic location between Europe and the Far East and other countries also. So certainly the importance of these projects in the Suez Canal Authority are very, very vital to the economy, and certainly will encourage other investors to come and invest in Egypt here.
Yes, Dr. Tamaam, during the year 2023, Egypt analysts have said that the Egyptian economy was in a way or another very stable, despite that Egypt, like any other country, of course, is suffering from all the around crises that the neighboring countries are suffering from. So how and why was Egypt successful in continuing its developing process without affecting its economy despite the challenges around from everywhere?
Certainly, there are various reasons. First, it was ability. Number two, certainly the state has been giving a lot of facilities and encouraging foreign investors to come and invest in Egypt here. So there are a lot of opportunities here for investors to come and invest in Egypt in various sectors. And I've mentioned the industrial sector and the petroleum sector as an example. And certainly, this will encourage other investors in various categories to come and invest in Egypt.
Yes. So, of course, the political stability, as you've just mentioned, is very important for the stability of economy and for attracting investors to Egypt.
That's true, yes.
Yes. So also in the field of industry and agriculture, how do you evaluate the efforts exerted in this field during the year 2023 that also boosted the Egyptian economy?
Certainly, these are very two important projects because personally they attracted a lot of, opened a lot of job openings for the Egyptian citizens. Secondly, there has been an improvement in the industrial sector, and we've seen a lot of new projects that we, and I'll give an example, in the automotive industry now, we will have one major project in order to manufacture the electric car. Also, we had in the agriculture sector, now, certainly with the wars which are in Ukraine and all that, and the difficulty of importing products, certainly we have focused on the agriculture sector in order to reduce the imports and to probably, which will have an impact, a positive impact on the demand of foreign currency.
Yes. Now, what do you expect, Dr. Tamaam, in the coming year, the 2024? It's only ours, and we are going to welcome the year 2024 from the developments and the national mega projects that have already started in the year 2023, and it's going to be continued in the year 2024. What are your expectations?
Certainly. I expect that probably a lot of opportunities will be open because certainly now the message we send to the world that we have achieved a lot of projects in various sectors, as we have just mentioned. This certainly will have a positive impact in attracting investors to come and invest here in Egypt, and certainly this will have a positive impact on elevating the economy.
Yes. So, Dr. Tamaam, are there, it seems that there are some of the national mega projects we are not going to gain the profit of it, but we are going to gain it on the long run. So give us an idea about this. Like, for example, there are many national mega projects that we are not going to take money from it right now, but on the long run.
This is true. I'll give an example in the transportation sector, yes, where we have the underground projects and you see, and the electrical train. These will take probably several years in order that we get 2 to 3 years. This is an example of certain projects which probably we are not going to benefit or take the fruits immediately.
To shed more light on this point very much, because some analysts spoke of this point concerning the Egyptian economy. So what would you say to the analysts that we are going to gain the benefit on the long run?
Yes, as I mentioned, so for certain projects, the agriculture projects, certainly in order to cultivate land, it takes at least 2 to 3 years. On the other side, as I mentioned, in the transportation projects, in the metro projects, see, these take a long 2 to 3 years in order that we can start feeling the results of these projects.
Yes.
And it's not very long. You see, 2 or 3 years is not a long period.
Yes. I thank you very much for your time. Thank you for your valuable information, Dr. Mustafa Tamaam, Professor of Economics. Thank you very much for joining us over the phone. Well, with this, my dear viewers, we come to the end of this episode of our program Breakfast Show. My name is Amal Mukhtar. Thank you for watching.